Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, I'm driving. Shocker. It's a car ride with Kris. I was peering into the sky, as I tend to do, as I think we all do. Right, and I caught this glimpse of this, what appeared to be a plane. Like, oh, it doesn't look like a plane, but you could clearly make out the reflecting sun off of a metallic hull. And I was like, oh, that's cool, where's it going? And I was trying to, it's just one of those things that I always do. I'll figure out where Logan is, based on the height of the plane and what direction it's going. So if it's super high up, then obviously probably not going to Logan, because why would they be so high in the sky? They're going to be going somewhere else. So I'm looking up, enjoying the view. I'm like, cool. And then, I glance ahead. So I thought I saw brake lights. I did not. Maybe I did. I don't know. I didn't really think much about it, just casually driving and look back up. Gone. Like, I stared at the sky for longer than I should admit as someone behind the wheel, but it was gone. It was gone. Couldn't see I was sitting there staring, going, I'm gonna crash, or I'm gonna see where this plane is again. Gone. And sure as shit, saw a reflection off a metallic hull. Don't know. Not gonna say anything. But very peculiar. Very peculiar. I don't know. But I don't know. Government would say something. Not my job. And thankfully, no traffic on this drive. It's wonderful. In the midst of listening to a podcast that I randomly chose to put on, very randomly, I was listening to a Two Bears, One Cave, and it was boring me to tears. I'm like, I don't want to listen to this. I want to listen to something that's going to elevate me, educate me, make me think. And so I flipped it, and there was this quote that this gentleman's talking about. It said, if your life played over 1,000 times, what would be the same in 999 iterations of it? And the whole conversation was based around everyone wants to talk about what's changing. But in actuality, human behavior is cyclical. Meaning, the recession that happened in 2008, 2009, it happened, X amount of years, and then X amount of years before that, and people's reactions to that have been the same every time. So everyone wants to focus on what's changing because that's exciting. But in reality, one of the things that is better to focus on is what is staying the same. And that means within yourself, that means with the people around you, etc. And it was like a Warren Buffett had a conversation with someone, and the extent of it was very, very brief, and I believe again was going back to 2008. And oh my God, the world's never gonna be same, blah 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 blah. And he was like, to this guy, what was the best selling candy bar in 1968? He pauses. I don't know. He said Snickers. And then he asked, what is the best selling candy bar today? I don't know. Snickers. So the moral of the story is we all want to focus on what's changing, what's happening around us. It's new, it's exciting. And there are a lot of things that are, right? Technology, etc. I mean, this is the first time in human life that we've had self-driving cars. And so really we want to talk about or think about what is staying the same. And I started thinking about 999 times in my life and what are the things, what would hold true for me. And I was just thinking about how much time has been given everywhere else in my life but to myself lately. And I just want to grab my coffee, go to a quiet spot, and just write. I miss having the space and the time, the energy to just write, to take all these ideas, put them on paper, to almost like Play-Doh, move them around like clay and just formulate what I think is something important that people should hear. Maybe not. Maybe it's just fun and it feels good to get it out. But I miss it drastically. And that was one of those, that would be the same thing 999 times. What else would be true? I would need movement and exercise and exploration. And I feel like I'm lacking that lately. Because everything is just work more, make more money. It's almost like you're losing yourself in a sense. And it's hard. Really, really hard. Because now I'm sitting in rush hour traffic. And I don't like it. I mean, who does? No one around me does, but I feel like everyone around me is giving up a piece of their soul to do this. I don't like it. But we're going to give it some time. Because it's the right thing to do, right? I don't know. Maybe it's time to pack the shit in the bag, jump on a plane. Maybe it's time to buckle down and work. I don't know. And one thing I watched was no one ever knows what the right decision is until it's behind you. Before all that happened, I mean, you're in the chaos now. You're just trying to do your best in the moment. And then, 10 years from now, you look back and just go, fuck, man, that was your chance to throw it all in that. Throw it all in the bag. Get the fuck out, because nothing's working. Or again, do you buckle down and work harder? Or is it not the life for you? And these are the human choices that can be so utterly difficult. So this will sit with me all day as I inhale the fucking diesel fumes from the truck in front of me. As I push into the city. Around all the people just trying to make ends meet. We live a weird life. But I'm grateful to live it, grateful to have the opportunity to make choices. So I do wish you and yours the best. And I hope that you are grateful for everything that comes to you, whether it be good or not so good, because you are alive to experience it. Diesel fumes, God, give me a headache. Bleh.